What's good with them peoples, man? You know what I'm talking about, man? It's your partner, man. Who? Oh, it's your partner, man. You know what I'm talking about? How's y'all doing on this Messy Mouth Monday? You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying, bro? What is you talking about? Oh, we gonna get into it. But before we do that, it's good people like hee hee, ha ha. You know what I'm talking about, man? Ken in the pen, man. All my folks incarcerated, man. All my folks who ain't, man. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on the top of that thing, man. Keep that head up. Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. Did I say Ken in the pen? I don't know, but if I didn't, go get that stick up in stores now, man. You can go and get you one off of 76 MacArthur. They sold out, they'll be back though. Giants Liquor is where I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about? They say somebody 82nd Hillside Barbershop. You know what I'm talking about? They say somebody put them in their stores in the hundreds. Thank you, young man. Now you know, because I tell you every morning, you know what I'm talking about? You can come get them things from me. You know what I'm talking about? You can come get them from me. You know what I'm talking about? Did you see them? Did you see him? They said, bro, you saw us getting good with that spread, ain't you? You know what I'm talking about, man? But if all else fails, man, you can go and get you one off of Amazon. Make sure you copy your hardback. Funkadelic trying the stores now. Make sure you go to Amazon and copy you a hardback. You know what I'm talking about? Stick Up 2 coming soon. Funkadelic Try 2 coming real soon. You know what I'm talking about? Real soon. What's that? Swaying their finger, you know what I mean? He talking about this, man. That's the one, bro. Come on with it, man. Worldwide ISC, man. Worldwide Incorporated, man. Come on. Worldwide, man. You know what I'm talking about? They gonna say, bro, what does that mean? I'm gonna continually tell you it means everybody. You know what I'm talking about, man. And Dugu Fresh Mike. Lil Rue, not Lil Rue. Lil Rue, you know what I'm talking about? Tata the player, that's who comes next. Same thing, bro. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on top of that thing, man. Keep that head up. You know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. You know what I'm talking about, man? Now let's get through these disclaimers, man. But before we do that, I left my thing again. Mama says. Mama always says. Mama says, and Mama always says, boy, brush them whiskers when you're on TV. Even if they got a hole in them. You know what I'm talking about, right? Man, what's good with the people, man? You know what I'm talking about? I ain't got no Coffee Chronicles, even though it's Coffee Chronicles, man. You know what I'm talking about? No, it's a little bit in the afternoon, man. It might be Noon Chronicles. So, you know what I'm talking about? Look, I done lost my lighter or something. I had the ball last. You know what I'm talking about? I done lost my damn lighter, man. I got with these station casinos, man. You know what I'm talking about? They got bro on TV using matches, man. You know what I'm talking about, man? Now, good brother like myself, I don't promote no drug users. Good brother like myself, I don't promote no drug sellers. You know what I'm talking about? No. Good brother like myself, I don't promote no alcohol consumption. No, man, no. Don't take a sip on me, not sip of the sippies. You know what I'm talking about? No, man, don't do it. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, I don't promote no crime. I don't promote no violence. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no domestic violence. Keep your hands off the people. He know what I'm talking about. He know what I'm talking about. Don't. He know what I'm talking about. Promote. He know what I'm talking about. No. Negativity. He know what I'm talking about. No. Me, man. All promote shit. They was talking to Breath. Man, I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about? Me, all I promote is y'all go ahead and do what you're going to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the right thing to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen, because we just don't know how much of it we got, young ladies and gentlemen. But a good brother like myself, man, I ain't prejudiced. No, man, good brother like myself, I ain't got nothing against the sexually different. No, man, good brother like myself, I ain't got nothing against the little people. You know what I'm talking about? No, man, you know what I'm talking about? Me, I ain't got no problems with nobody. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking to me, man, I just love me some everybody. You know what I'm talking about? As a matter of fact, I'm on quest. You know what I'm talking about? Bring that peace. You know what I'm talking about? That joy. You know what I'm talking about? And that love. You know what I'm talking about? That love. Back to the YouTube community, man. You with me? Come on over here, fuck with your partner. Hey, check it out, man. Come fuck with a nigga one time. You know what I'm talking about? Man, how is y'all doing out there, man? You know what I'm talking about? On the day after Christmas, man. Shout out Lenny Bone Z. You know what I'm talking about? Happy birthday, fellas. You know what I'm talking about, man? Some of my old school friends. You know what I'm talking about, man? What's good with the people? Shout out to everybody who lactose tolerant but still smell like cheese. Parmesan. I see. Fuck it, man. You say, bro, what did you talk about today? Oh, this gonna be a real short one, man. A 5 pound. You know what I'm talking about? It's gonna be a real short one, man. Now, messy mouth Monday. You know what I'm talking about? You gonna say, bro, what do you mean by messy mouth? Now, I'm gonna tell you this, man. You ain't gonna listen to me, but I'm gonna tell you. Messy mouth motherfucker. That's a motherfucker, man, when they come around. Brother lost his voice, had so much fun last night. You know what I'm talking about? So much fun. But messy mouth motherfucker, man, is a motherfucker, it's self-explanatory. You feel what I'm saying? You ever see a motherfucker that, you might not, I'm just talking about some motherfuckers I done seen. You know what I'm talking about? You ever see a motherfucker come around, though, and like, no matter what's going on, man, you know what I'm talking about? When they open their mouth, it's gonna be some mess. I'm telling you, it don't matter where the fuck y'all at. As soon as this motherfucker open their mouth, it's gonna be some mess. You know what I'm talking about? Because I've been trying to explain to you, man. You got people who thinking problems, and you got people who thinking solutions. You get what I'm saying? And these messy mouth motherfuckers I'm talking about, oh, it ain't no solution. You know what I'm talking about? The solution is the mess. They gonna get to some more mess. That's why it's kind of important to pay attention to what be going on, right? Because if you don't look out, bruh, they gonna turn everybody into a messy mouth motherfucker. Because it's just common now to put your mouth over everybody's business. You get what I'm saying? Without even tripping. You know what I'm talking about? We just run around talking about what we heard and did you hear that and all this shit right there, right, bruh? When really we just being messy, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? And we do. But they getting you prepared for it, so it's like second nature. You get what I'm talking about? You don't even comprehend what you're doing. You get what I'm saying? You just strolling down your phone. They got, you know what I'm talking about? It's mess on every title, ain't it? Did you hear who got into it and all this old shit? And you know what I'm talking about? All that old shit right there. But it's preparing you to be messy. Because you just running around talking about shit you really don't know nothing about. You come talking about shit from basically other people put their perspective on shit, and that's what we come to the forefront with. But we didn't hear from somebody else. It's like we don't even throw facts around no more. You know what I'm talking about? We just throw the you know what I mean, the accusations. You know what I'm talking about? We just throw them around. You know what I'm talking about? We good for saying allegedly, ain't we? I think we done threw this shit real, man. That shit cold. It just is, man. But the messy mouth motherfucker, that's what they do, man. They won't let it be you can't have a calm situation around a messy mouth motherfucker. You could be in heaven and this motherfucker they gonna find a way to start talking about the clouds or something. They just gonna find a way for some mess to be going on. You know what I'm talking about? And I don't know why it's like that, you know, fuck it. But in just these times today, folks. Just these times today, folks. You know what I mean? We make it a point to basically be these messy mouth motherfuckers. We make it a point, bruh. And we just gonna keep the mess going. You get what I'm saying? You probably don't, but you ain't gonna understand it until you get into some mess. You know what I mean? And everybody got their mouths on your business, cause then it's gonna hit different. My advice to you is, don't worry about that shit one way or the other, brother. And I don't even like giving out advice. You know what I'm talking about? Fuck with somebody talking about with that messy mouth, man, because that's what they training us to do, is have messy mouths. You know what I'm talking about? You ever see a motherfucker come out and accuse a motherfucker? Then in the next motherfucking hour, we find out what really happened, type shit. But you done already crucified a motherfucker with your mouth talking about that shit, then come to find out, man, them people ain't even did none of that shit, bro. You get what I'm saying? But we done already went around and convicted these people. You know what I'm talking about with the court of public opinion. You know what I'm talking about, man? We done put them people in front of the firing squad. You know what I'm talking about? In the public opinion. You know what I'm talking about? And everybody just on your business. You know what I'm talking about? And it go like that. Messy Mouth Monday it is, man. You know what I'm talking about? Because nowadays, man, that's a common practice. You get what I'm saying? Just messy mouth a motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? And I see motherfuckers like, it was just, really it was old school player hating. You know what I'm talking about? That's all it was back then, player hating. You know what I'm talking about? I remember when they came out with that song, pH Balance. You know what I'm talking about? Rapper Wrong and that Dilly Dog, you know, man. But it's something like that, man. You get what I'm saying? It used to just be called player hating. But some motherfuckers will wait till they get good in front of people, man, to start messy mouthing another motherfucker, man. Like, that's gonna make you look bigger or something, bro, and it don't. Sometimes it just make you look like a hater. But who am I to tell you what you look like? Go ahead with your time, man. It's yours. You know what I'm talking about, man. But on this Messy Mouth Monday, man, like I say, man, you know what I'm talking about? We all see the events of the world. And I'm sure we talk about that shit around the house, at the barbershop. You know what I'm talking about? It's just when you come up here to the forefront speculating, you know, and I'm talking about creating narratives and shit on people's business. But they gonna tell you that's how you get in the algorithm nowadays, man. You know what I'm talking about? Is to get up here, man, and make fun and ridicule your fellow you know what I'm talking about, your fellow people, man. But after all the mess, then what, y'all? Even though all that shit going on, then what, bro? After we get through talking about that shit, then what? You know what I'm talking about? There's nothing, bro. They gonna talk about that shit, then they gonna move on to the next thing to talk about. You get what I'm saying? But you see me because that messy mouth shit, man, it really work. It's all kind of, you know what I mean? It's just all kind of shit. But that's why they preparing us like that, man. You know what I mean? They preparing you like that so you can take that shit back home in your real life, bro. You get what I'm saying? And now the world finna just start looking like the YouTube feed with all that mess, man. For real. Just think of motherfuckers nowadays. They act like it's something wrong with just being normal, bro. Just being where it ain't nothing going on. We don't have to find no tragedy. We just don't, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Motherfucker could just live in harmony and peace. But with these messy mouth motherfuckers running around, it's kind of hard to. You get what I'm saying? Because they ain't gonna let nothing be peaceful. They gonna be talking about some mess or they gonna be starting some mess. You know what I'm talking about with that messy ass mouth of there. I say, you know what I'm talking about? Go ahead though, man. It's yours. You know what I'm talking about? Nephew, sis, old beard, old lady. You know what I'm talking about, right? For real, man. This is kind of crazy, man. That it's just the way we represent us now. You get what I'm saying? We just like I said, man, if we ain't causing no big ass commotion for nothing, you know what I'm talking about? We sitting around messy mouthing another motherfucker. If we ain't starting no shit, you know what I'm talking about? We keeping shit going. You know what I'm talking about? Just one or the other, man. If we ain't starting the shit, we just keeping it going, ain't we, man? You know? And we ain't gotta do that shit, y'all. You get what I'm saying? Even though motherfuckers is doing it, we ain't really gotta do that shit, bruh. Tell you we can get back to the player spirit, man, where everybody just minding their business and living in harmony and just going on about their way. You know what I'm talking about, man? When it was like that, it was cool, wasn't it? You know what I'm talking about? But now, man, we promote tragedy. You know what I'm talking about? The deceit, the destruction, the 5 finger discount. You know what I'm talking about, man? All that shit like that right there, man. That's all we really be promoting now to the people. You get what I'm saying? So it just continuously keeps us in this big ass ball of confusion. You get what I'm saying? And it was fucked up is you remember how somebody didn't even used to be like a way, like you might have seen a motherfucker was quiet. With all this shit going on, motherfucker ain't even quiet no more. They got the quiet motherfucker over there with a messy mouth. You know what I'm talking about? He said, man, you should just went on ahead and shut stay quiet. You know what I'm talking about, man? For real. That shit rubs off. You get what I'm saying? And before you know it, you either starting some shit or you keeping some of that shit going, ain't you? You know what I'm talking about? Well, fuck it, man. It's your time. Do what you do with it, man. It's yours. You know what I'm talking about? And with that one right there, you don't remember nothing else. Always remember, it don't cost nothing. Just show a little bit of that love.